Miss Motivation here, meeting you where you are to get you where you want to be. How many of you enjoy going to the Dollar Tree? How many of you enjoy finding new finds at the Dollar Tree? If you are one of those people, you're just like me. Keep watching and comment below your favorite find at the Dollar Tree. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. I recently found a Dollar Tree that is huge compared to my local Dollar Tree, and I wanted to take you along with me. I must admit, I got a little nervous being that I'd never been in this Dollar Tree before, and I didn't know if the salespeople would say something about me filming. So I wasn't on my phone. I did have my huge camera with me. So what I did was, and it has a microphone on the top of it. So what I did was I sat it in the cart and I literally just walked around with the camera in the top of the cart. So unfortunately, some of the footage is blurry. So I'm going to talk through what you should be able to see. But please bear with me and I will talk you through it, and then I won't be a punk and I will go back another time and I will show you everything the correct way. I don't want to just let this video go to waste because I want to share it with you. So please sit back and enjoy as we take a trip through the Dollar Tree. Let's go. Okay, so when you come in, you will find some Lay's, some Hawaii themed Lay's. As you know, the Dollar Tree usually has some seasonal items or some just quirky little things that come and go depending on the Dollar Tree. Now, it's important to note that each Dollar Tree does have items that vary per location. So what you see here may be different from what you see at your location, but sometimes you're lucky enough to find things that are the same. All right, so you see some garden items here. They have some seeds. They have some artificial flowers where you can make your own bouquet. You will see some paper goods here, some notebooks, a lot of school supplies, stickers. If you have children or you do some work with kids, I would highly recommend getting pencils, pens, highlighters, any type of craft activities, books. It's all there. You will see not just erasers and books and magnets and staples, pens, you name it, they have it, okay? Aisles and aisles and aisles of it. You will see some toys here. You will see some little gadgets, knickknacks, books, puzzles, playing cards, learning materials. You will see books also for adults. Some, like I like to get crossword puzzles. Here you will see some plates, plastic plates for parties. Some of the organization of this store did not make sense to me, so even though my talking is going to seem all over the place, it's because the aisles are all over the place, but it's okay. So you will see some items that here, let me see where we are. Give me 1 second. Okay, books. One side was children books, the other side were adult books. Again, there's some regular reading books, there's some coloring books. Then you have plates again. You have, now remember, those are the party plates. Then you have the rolls where you can take your money to the bank if they still do that. You have candles and birthday, like cupcake holders. You have some staples. You have some regular puzzles. You have additional like wrapping paper gifts, crayons again. More, they had different aisles of supplies, packing paper for like shipping items, which was cool, envelopes, regular envelopes, additional crayons. They had a lot of aisles of that. Light bulbs, okay? This is like the hardware aisle. They had like toolbox, tackle boxes, they had hammers, they had screwdrivers, little screws. Of course, the things wouldn't be as durable as if you got them from Home Depot, but to serve the purpose of like hanging a picture or door stoppers, things like that, they have them. They're definitely worth it. Tape, gloves, you know, working gloves, little spatulas, things like that, definitely worth it. Glue, electrical tape, things like that were readily available. Bathroom supplies, toilet cleaner. They actually had bleach that was available, ammonia, Brillo pads, Fabuloso, Pine Sol, things like that. They had the bleach tablets, as you see, plentiful. They were there. Laundry detergent, softener, rinse, dish detergent. There, a lot of, like you see here, the snack aisles, and then down that aisle as well, snack aisles for days, condiments, food aisles, additional snack aisles. Some were actually name brand food as well. You see right there, they have Pringles. They had water bottles, plastic bottles. They had additional snack aisles here as well. And I want to show you because you'll see some of the food duplicated in some of the aisles, which was good. They had plenty of inventory there. I don't know if it's good for the junk food, but they definitely had enough. Napkins, you'll see here. Paper towels, which was, good. Hand towels for the kitchen. You'll see here kitchen supplies, pot holders, utensils, the huge utensils. They didn't let right into the hair care. So you had matches, you had forks, spoons, knives, pot holders, you had mirrors, then you had combs, you had hair dye. It was so weird, right? You had hair ties, headbands, hair shampoo, conditioner. It was so odd. Literally right next to each other. Then you turn and you got into more shampoo, and then you got into toilet paper. Isn't this bizarre? I thought that was so weird. After you get to toilet paper, you pause here because then you get into nails. And I was trying to get in looking for nail polish, and they had a whole wall of like nail polish remover. Then they had nail polish kits with files, glue, artificial nails. I was looking for a particular nail polish, and they had nail polish kits. And then they had this whole side that had individual nails. You'll see in a second. So here was like the kits. You could buy like 2 for 1, and then individualized nails and like cuticle pushers and things like that. I was looking for a particular nail color. What I do recommend, I wasn't sure if the nail polish was going to be good or not, but for $1, does it really matter? So what I did was I found the individualized, like you see here, nail polishes separated by color, which was good. And if you look, you'll see people were like testing them out. I don't do all of that. It's $1. If it doesn't stay on in a week or a little off, again, it's $1. And then after that, I bought like 2 of the color I liked because it may not be there again. If I do like it that much, I can run back the next day and grab some more. And from there, I left. So they have a certain amount of colors. I want to say like 2 or 3 shelves of the colors. See the gloves? COVID. I literally put they have 2 or 3 shelves of nail polishes. I put them all in the cart, and then I left. Then I was looking for a particular buffer, and I could not find it. So they had different lip glosses next to it. They had all these different items, but I couldn't find a particular nail buffer that I wanted. I did find a nail file, so I was okay, but I really wanted this nail buffer. So I kept looking and looking. They had like eyeliners. They had eyelash glue. They had like a lot of different, beauty supplies, which was great, and cosmetic supplies, which was great, but I kind of was like, man, I wish I had it. They had some sunglasses, as you see to the right. They didn't have it. So I finally gave up and just decided to walk on ahead. And I turned a corner. I saw some different lip glosses and, things like that. You'll see when I turn. I was still looking, but I said, nah, never mind. You see some eyeshadow. There's the lip glosses, and you'll see some tampons, some maxi pads, they had some other masks, like clay masks, the like imitation Biore's. They had some like hydrogen peroxide. They had alcohol. See, you'll see right there. They had a whole, look, there's the first clear thing, cat nail file. They had a whole bunch of variety. And there was a man in the aisle that was asking to assist me at this point, which I was grateful for. But again, now I'm even more scared about filming. And he was like, can I help you with something, ma'am? And I was like, sure. And I asked him for the nail file, and he was like, I'm a man. I have no idea what you're talking about. And I described it to him, and he went right to it. It was at the other end of this aisle and gave it to me. So now I'm all happy. Him right there. I was so excited, and now I went about my way with the nail file. You see there was some deodorants and some other soaps, and they had razors and things like that. So I went, and I think I picked up some razors. It's like 10 razors for $1. They had shaving cream as well. They had some additional hair supplies, and then I headed back You'll see shampoos again, conditioners, combs, brushes. Then they have baby stuff. Then they have some candy. They have individual bars. They have bags of candies, which you will also see later. They have some cold drinks towards the front of the store. I think that's kind of common in all dollar stores as well. Down the candy and the food aisles, they usually have like 2-liter sodas, usually off-brand, but individual like name brand sodas they have towards the front, which are in the coolers. I do not work for the Dollar Tree. I just love the Dollar Tree. I'm not in any way obviously sponsored by the Dollar Tree. I just wanted to take you on this adventure with me. So every Dollar Tree lately I noticed has been having boxes. Either they're still in packing or they're just there. I could care less as long as they have the supplies. It doesn't really bother me, and they're usually out, but you can get through the aisles like you see, so it's okay. Then you see these baby aisles. There's some bibs. There's I don't ever see diapers, but there's wipes and there's pads and a lot of Q-tips and things that you can tolerate or need last minute. They also have candles. Those with some baby wipes and bottle cleaners, bottles. If you need last minute things for your child or you want to make a baby basket for someone else, I definitely think it's a high quality that you could put some, baby products there, some tissues, and not offend someone in making a gift. They have picture frames, they have baby shampoos. You can totally make a nice gift. We talked about the other plates before that were paper. Here are some porcelain plates. They have also some mugs that are porcelain that you can get some really cute ideas there. They had some sunflower and rose plates that were nice. They have some containers that you can use, plastic and or glass, that you can use, great for meal prepping. They have Gatorade, they have Pringles, so again, Lay's, name brand products that you have. They have Reynolds foil wrap, they have foil and tin for parties that are great as well. They also have sandwich bags that I believe I'm going to show you a little bit later. The quantity may be smaller than in the grocery store, but again, for $1, you're not going to get 100, you may get 6. But again, the quantity is smaller, but the quality is great. It's the same name brand. You see some bowls there, Glad sprays, air freshener sprays, and also the room deodorizer where you can just sit on the counter and turn it. The off-brand ones are good as well. I've used those before, the deodorizers. You see some bags there, additional products. There's some hangers there. Some Swiffer-like products they have. They have mops, they have brooms. They have, what did I see there? Additional Swiffer-like products that you put on the bottom of the Swiffer products. They have candy. Some that I always enjoy seeing, like those with the rock pop that go in your finger, like the lollipops I think they're called, remind me of the childhood. These are aisles of candy that you will just remember for always, like the, Mr. Good bars, the off-brand peppermints and things like that. But just both sides of these were candy. If you look to the right and the left, just aisles and aisles of candy. Troll or Trolli, whatever they're called. Always like the Hershey's Kisses and things like that. I didn't want to tempt you, so I literally stopped the cart there. They had American flags. They had a lot of just, decorative items you could put around the house as well. See, here's more candy. Some gummies, some caramel Kit Kats, Tootsie Rolls, a lot. Plates. They even had rugs. They had socks here. They had some slippers. Now, again, I wouldn't personally wear the slippers. I feel like they're really, really thin in some water. You may trip over them, but again, if you're in your house sitting down and just don't want your feet exposed, totally go for it. To each its own. There's some things where I draw the limit, but it's totally up to you. I'm not endorsing the products either way. I'm just saying that I personally love the Dollar Tree. They have baskets where you can use to store. They have baskets where you can use as decorative baskets. They have bleach, they have things that, in this time, day and age when you may be pinching pennies for various reasons, or you just don't want to spend your money on, I'll stick with the basket theme. You don't want to spend $12 at Home Goods for a basket where you're simply just trying to make a decorative, blanket display in the corner. Why not use a Dollar Tree basket that's going to be covered, but you need it for that display? Why not? You know, to each its own. I think there they are right there. I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So I just want to share a place that I go to personally and I think is awesome. They have picture frames. There's some with pictures in there you may like. There's some that I get them and you display some of my certificates in there or my degrees in there. So it depends. You know, there's the equivalent of those lip glosses that have the balls in them, the bombs. Again, your choice. It depends. It's up to you. They have the picture frame holders. Who knows what, as long as it's standing up, who cares, right? So if you want, just take a look around. Don't just say, oh, it's cheap and write it off. You never know what you're going to find in there. Just like with TJ Maxx and the other stores, I always feel like there's the candles, different varieties. You have to buy if you like it. You can't wait because the next day may be gone and then you're going to kick yourself. There's some papers you can use, some wrapping papers. Here's some more craft items. If you are crafty, go to Dollar Tree. They have like wooden figures. You can paint, you can draw on, you can do stickers, you can do wall decals. If you are a crafty person, go to the dollar store before you go to Michael's. I'm telling you, you will love it. Come back and thank me, okay? I am not a crafty person. I still buy stuff. Art, lawn decals, things to hang. Those solar things from Home Depot and Lowe's for like $8 a piece, they're $1. $1. This lady was in there buying a case of them. They had butterflies on them. They were pink butterflies on yellow flowers. She bought a case of 12 of them. 12 she's going to put around her front. That would at least cost $30 minimum, I think, at Home Depot. Are you kidding me?